This is already not that bad. Shall we just do this? Sure. Yeah. So, not spending nearly as much time re-rolling as I thought. We're going to do some Rocket Rush. What do I want? That. I don't want any of this stuff. I want that many of those things. I want some of these, oh, a bunch of these guys. Yeah, we'll do an intro in a bit. I kind of have to focus on this thing. Is that all of that I want? Offshore pumps, yes. Yeah, all those guys are good. Some of these guys, a bunch of these guys, a car's pretty important. Then a lot of these guys as well. A lot of these guys, because we've got a lot of mining to make. And then... that feels like a lot of belt. Have I forgotten something? I guess we're fine. This I don't want. But yeah, Rocket Rush. Rocket Rush is a thing that speedruns pretty similar to Wave Defense, which is why I'm kind of moving the base over there and seeing how things go, because Wave Defense personal base is difficult to come by. But we are still on a default map, which is nice. Just like normal default map, pretty default map. Our power was going down here, wasn't it? I'm not even using the car yet, apparently. Oh well. Yeah, get rid of all of those guys when we get there. That lake is going to get in my way, probably. And we can put these things, like, here, I guess? We can put that there. We can have... I remember to do... yeah, there's a... I'm not actually doing one of these things at a time. I've got to do two of these things at a time, because we've got to put these power poles in the middle, because this doesn't give us the substations, but that's also fine. There is where I want that. This is a bit grim. Probably will still work. Yeah, and then we just hand feed a bunch of the stuff. I don't think I need that anymore, do I? Those power grids are currently not connected. So let's also work with that at the same time. And then this guy, I'm just going to want a lot of that later, but actually not yet. I don't actually care about it yet, do I? Not in this situation. So yeah. I didn't end up grabbing those trees in the other place, did I? Never mind. Bit of overlapped mining here, it's probably fine. Have I actually made... yeah, let's make some of these, and then, yeah, we've got to start on this stuff. Because I'm still going to need more of it. Where's... yeah, I guess we're just getting... should we just start with the mixed mining? I mean, we got all the things. It feels pretty bad. But we've also already got all the splitters and all the resources and all the things we need like that. So I think we can just start with the mixed mining. I mean, I'm going to want all of that stuff. That's mixed mining iron stone. I don't actually want stone. But other than that, we are going to want a lot of these guys. How many is that? Yeah, I'm going to want more than that as well, aren't I? And the solid fuel's also going to do a decent amount of work. We are not so much going to have to worry about dealing with a power grid particularly quickly, but we are going to want to split, definitely want to split this into iron on the left, yeah. Then we can take, yeah, this is the direction we're going for this stuff, so that's fine. Did I realize you guys were mixed mining? Yeah, I did realize you guys were mixed mining, didn't I? How many miners? 32? You can probably just go in there then, sure. It'll probably be fine. We might back up on coal a little, and then I still kind of need to get in front of these trees, don't I? So that's a bit of a shame as well. I don't want that. I do want eventually 3 belts of iron pretty quickly. Give me these, because we've got some more of this to do. I'm not going to be short on trees, so just go do all of that. And are we in front of this thing? Whereabouts are we starting? Guess we got to do, yeah, so this is one of the other wave defense strats that I've borrowed, is this kind of smelter setup. But I think because it's default settings, Rocket Rush, and we got a bit more bot charge to play with, we can even do things like that, maybe, but I also want to get this stuff in here first. Yeah, just do that in a sensible place. And then get some of this stuff. Yeah, let's put a splitter here as well, why not? And let's output priority this on the right, because one of these things we are building before the others. But yeah, we're just going to start off with forgetting to bring the power, which is cool, so that's a good trick. Let's just go down here. That didn't join? Okay, sure. Okay, because we want... Why are you there? You should be there. Gonna make you much easier to copy in, but that's kind of incorrect. Kind of wanted these guys on the other side of that. For blueprinting reasons. Anyway, that's got to go there. Do I set up... I mean, copper is just here, isn't it? And this is actually not a whole lot of copper at all. So we're going to have to deal with that as well. But I think there was another copper to the... kind of to the right, so it should probably be fine. It's kind of a bad spot. Okay, so this kind of pattern is the one that I want, and I'm going to do the same thing that I do in wave defense, where we make that tile like so, and then I can go blah, and because this is Rocket Rush, the bots are a whole lot better. I don't need to worry about managing charge quite so much. But they're still, I mean, they'll still build things faster if I'm telling them to build things that are close. But the other difference is that these are all going to be eventually normal length smelting lanes. This one isn't, it's 21. Yeah, it needs another one. And then this wants to be kind of here. And because of that, the mole pattern has to change, but whatever. These guys should be getting all their stuff. Do I have? I do. Okay, and then we want some things. We want... I still don't have a way of setting this up that feels fast. 2 in there, 1 in there. Yeah. Something like that. But then this one, this guy wants to be the belt. I probably should have put boxes there as well. This one, let's have some more of this over here as well. So yeah, so that's all that stuff done. We still need more things though, like we're going to need some... We need a lot of things for this one. Oh, and this one needs that one, that's pretty important. Yeah, some guns I guess. But the next thing we've got to get onto is the pretty usual set of things of coils and chips and stuff like that. Oh yeah, that's give me all this stuff. What I probably should be building instead of those is a bunch of these, because I'm going to need them. And then you can go back to doing those. Yeah, sure. And we started with those guys as well. So the blueprinting is going to have to be slightly different to the way it works in wave defense, but that's also fine. Get these guys in place, and we're making chips. That's pretty exciting. Then we need to get the other sources of iron in here as well. We also don't have any steel yet, because steel is a thing we've got to make ourselves in Rocket Rush, so we're going to have to do that pretty soon. But we do want to get this kind of normal buffer thing going. Do I have... I guess I can copy this thing. Like so, and then we want some intermediate... Not really intermediate, this guy's actually going to be doing that. This is going to be intermediates. To there. These guys probably need to be fast, don't they? Even for this tier of assembler. Sure. Anyway, I don't want to be making cogs myself. Like, give me these cogs, give me this belt, give me all the things. I require all the things. Because we're going to be piling more resources in here pretty quickly, of course. That tiling blueprint I quite like. This probably runs me out of inserters, but I've also just automated them, so it's probably fine. This has also run me out of... yeah, it's also run me out of furnaces, which is also kind of fine. Yeah, let's have some more of these. You guys have... Oh wait, I haven't done the copper buffer. That's kind of important as well. Yeah, am I pivoting those guys to manufacture some bullets? Am I just handcrafting, or just... doing some personal assemblers for bullets? I think we're going to just pivot... Yeah, let's pivot this guy to bullets. Let's pivot both these guys to bullets. They can just, yeah, just build up for a while, it'll be fine. I need some more guns, and then I need just more stuff. Give me the stuff. Then I need furnaces. Oh, I also need... Did I make burnout sodas? I did not. I have not done any power grid stuff yet, have I? Yeah. Yeah, power grid stuff. That's kind of an interesting situation. This is... I don't think I was all that behind there. I actually do need to figure out how far this is going, though, because... 72 is a decent number. And then I need some splitters, actually. That's a problem. And then these guys are going to put the stuff in a dumb place. That's all kind of inconvenient. I think we might just scrub this, then. I think we might try this again. Wait, I've still got all this solid fuel. Why do I have all this solid fuel? This is supposed to be in these guys. That's why everything is sad. Okay. I was thinking I had... I still don't have the bonus notice. Okay, fine. I go back doing this. The problem is having blueprinted all these things. I either need to build all of... Yeah, I either need to build all of the... Yeah, we'll have enough of buffer there for a bit. Have I got... No, because I've still got them over here. Yeah, okay, that's mighty disappointing as well. Okay. Yeah, these things I also need to just make. Yeah, because we're going to go walk over the side before we attempt to fuel any of these things. I'm disappointed I didn't put all the solid fuel in. The plan is very much to be putting all of the solid fuel in. Then, yeah, because if I'm over here, I can turn the bots back on. And not worry about the bots putting furnaces and boilers in places they won't be useful. This is mostly just to get the inserters into place. And that's... Yeah, don't do any of those. Do the rest of these, because this will at least expand the power grid a bit. Do that one. There you go. Do these last couple. There we go. And now the power grid is kind of better if I'd actually put a splitter down. So let's go and do that as well. And then I think we've got... Yes, that wants to go there. Then I also want to put more coal mining down, because that wants to be a thing. That belt isn't going to be coal at all. The coal mining is pretty grim. I do want... Yeah, I also wanted to be back here to do this again, so that's maybe helpful. Yeah, sure. Then we can have another couple of these, like... Here... yeah, it's not going to be anywhere near the limit, is it? Then we want to go input priority left, and actually output priority left as well, but I don't think I can afford to do that yet. And then where these guys have been put, which is a cool move, they're going to have to shunt stuff over the top of the thing. But that's probably fine. You guys can be fully fueled, because we're going to need that, because we've got to get our own concrete and our own petrochem and stuff like that. But the next thing we need to do, in fact, probably a thing we should have needed to do already, but haven't, is get more steel and stuff like that online. Yeah, let's just bring this guy in for a moment so we can do three inserters. Cool. Three of these guys. Okay, fine. This actually has to prioritize. It has to prioritize the one that's sharing with coal, doesn't it? That's going to be a much more sensible way of doing things. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go right, right. Then let's actually balance this one, because this steel one, I'm only going to need half a belt, so that's all we're going to do. The steel building trick here I quite like. This side is the one without the power poles on the inside, so we slap that there, and then this doesn't have a... This has a mirror symmetry, or rotational symmetry rather than a mirror symmetry, so that's a steel build, which I quite like. I need more... I just need a variety of stuff, actually. Which is fine, because I've got a variety of stuff just here. Give me these things. Yeah, you can now go back to mining drills. Give me all the stuff. Give me all the stuff. And another 200 of... Yeah. Those all went to the wrong place, never mind. Okay, so that also did not help. Steel build is done with a motley assortment of inserters, which are going to be, you know, that's fine. Let's put some of this stuff here, so now we've got a steel buffer as well. Yeah, then I think it's just building more stuff time, isn't it? How many bullets do I have? Yeah, I think... Did I not limit any of these chests? Not limit any of these chests, okay. 5 stacks seems reasonable, I guess. Except for the bullets, for which I only want 1 stack. Let's have a couple more of these. I was about to talk about how I needed the steel, and then... Oh, that belt goes the wrong way. Cool trick. Okay, I'm thinking to pull everything off the belt anyway. It'll be fine. Okay, can I have some more guns? No, because I will need a bit of copper. That's more of those than I need, but I think I also need some of these. Then we got to worry about petrochem stuff. Yeah, just pile all that into petrochem. Give me these pipes, give me these belts, give me this stuff. I have to worry about petrochem, but I also need to worry about defense, and then I also need to worry about mining more copper. But I might building those cogs myself, which is a terrible idea. Okay. I haven't even put the guns on my toolbar yet, so that's curious. Is this... Actually, this is a bit of copper patch than I thought it was. Maybe this... Yeah, this was all hidden by the trees previously, I think, so this is kind of fine. Probably. I mean, some of these ones are pretty useless. Do I still have... I do still have splitters, good. Left. Okay, the question is how many am I getting on this thing? 40? Not that one. Sure. Can I actually move those over a bit? I can't I? I can put them there. No, I can't put that one there. Okay, sure. How many of these do I have? 49? Yeah, that's nearly 2 belts, isn't it? Which I think is... I need more undergrounds. And I really should have done something different with coils, I guess. This is... Yeah, this is... Not having undergrounds is a bit of a shame. Okay, let's get the rest of this built so that we're at least processing all this stuff. But I don't think I need to even worry about building the 3rd lane yet, because I don't have enough miners for the 3rd lane. You guys don't need to be in my inventory. Yeah, I wondered if something like that would happen. I did say defense, and then didn't actually do anything about that, so... We're caching everything except that new belt of stuff, so... You guys all the way in here. That's mildly inconvenient. Yeah, that was a lot of iron miners we lost, didn't we? And we don't actually have a whole lot of iron miners yet, so... As in, we don't have the huge surplus of iron miners that we would like to. Haven't even built the radars yet. Okay. Didn't I also... Why are you guys not... This whole time I haven't been building steel. Yeah, this might be a practice run. Does that also mean you guys have just stacks of stuff that you don't need? Cool. These guys as well. Yep. I do have mining drills though, right? Like I have a lot of mining drills. 62 mining drills is something that I'm going to be somewhat happy with. I'm not actually processing. Yeah. I need to expand that chips build as well. I think we've got to put these guys back. Not that one. Then also go put the iron miners back, because that's kind of important. And then wonder about whether or not I actually have... I've got this huge handcrafting queue. I haven't actually built... Actually, there's a number of things I don't have. I also don't have the undergrounds yet, do I? Okay. Fantastic, yeah. Let's go build more of this stuff in the meantime, I guess. I think I can do... Yeah, if I'm hanging out over here, I can get everything on this side, alright? Except that I didn't give them all the inserters, so that's great as well. So the power grid isn't that much better, but we kind of need to visit it later anyway. Okay, so all of that iron mining is eventually back online. Let's get this stuff, because we're going to need to do... I don't really need any more of those. I probably should, if I'm having that stuff there, also have defenses there. But the thing I really need to do... You probably need to be these, and then... I'm going to hand feed a bunch of those things. Yeah, because we got to get more of this, and of which we're mining all the copper. We're just not doing anything with it, and then we don't have the assemblers we need, so that's cool. Do I even have... I do have the splitters. Do I still... I do still have this in paste buffer, so that's also pretty nice. And yeah, we got a ton of space to build everything else there, it's fine. Okay. You're gonna build me some things, right? That doesn't usually go there, we'll just bodge this together for a bit. You're only building one stack, you're building many more stacks, so that's good. Okay, so some of this is going to get online eventually, not in a way that's particularly pleasant. A couple more, and then we'll have at least 2 belts of stuff, and I was wondering if I needed to defend the power grid. So that's also cool. It's mostly belt. Mostly belt is fine. Do I have spare belt, though? I don't actually have belt on me. Okay, so we've got to go pick up the belt so we can rebuild that. And then with enough of that stuff built, I think it's actually going to be time to go push a couple of those fairly annoying bases. Got the copper buffer. These guys are now just not actually putting anything in the copper buffer at the moment, am I? Which I'm not super happy about. Let's do this. Because the plan is still for this to be, you know, slowly buffering. Yeah. You actually only want to be doing a certain number of those, and then just, like, keep on stuff, I guess. And then... Yeah, and then more steel. Haven't complained about the handcrafting cube. Well, yeah, that's going to be the 10 that I want. And I actually need more chips, which is a thing I just automated. Well, that's so many more than I needed. I did not need that many. Yeah, got enough of those. Okay. You know what I should do if I'm going to actually worry about this? I should actually have some kind of combat capability over here, because these guys are also likely to get angry at me. Oh yeah, that's where that other copper was. I think have I actually? It doesn't even look like I've fixed all of that belt yet. There we go. That's that done. So the power grid is going to be back. Yeah, these nests like just here are the ones that we definitely need to work on. So tab is the thing that I wanted. There we go. That's worked on. And there's actually a bunch of nests around here. Yeah, you guys just follow me down here. I got some other stuff to do. You guys are so slow. There we go. I think the oil is somewhere into this general direction as well. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the car, aren't we? Rocket's really great, as it turns out, especially when you have all the upgrades. Probably have some coal on me. Yeah, I was fueling this car with coal previously. Extra iron that I don't need. Any other bases? Is this oil any good? Oh yeah, this oil is fantastic. Okay. Yeah, let's go and get the other copper first. I have mounting drills. I have actually not quite enough furnaces. No, wait, it's 48, isn't it? That number of furnaces is fine. I do need more burner inserters that I have not even queued yet. That's more than I need. Let's get some of these things as well. That's going to be making my cogs. No, never mind. Because the thing I actually wanted to do was come back and grab some of these so that I could be working on more of these as I'm connecting this copper. Where is... Yeah, I can take power from, like, here, can't I? That'll work out fine. I defended the wrong side, and I didn't end up pushing the guys that I thought that I had. And they're right in the middle of the buffers. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's quite possibly other bases. Oh yeah, take the power. That's the thing that I was over here for. At this point, I think I only really need to get, like, one lane out of this stuff. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, that's going to be one lane for a bit. It's not going to be one lane for the whole game. But it will be... I mean, we've got mining productivity as well, so, you know, whatever. I don't think it really... Does the prioritization even matter there? I think this one has to be input priority right. But other than that, that will probably just work. Maybe, or we'll come back later and find out if it does. Doing quite a lot of cogs for my handcrafting, but it's also for the petrochem stuff that I'm not super concerned about. Is that in? Not quite in the way. It's fine. You guys are all... You missed a couple of undergrounds. Okay. So you guys are all fine now. Cool. I'm out of inserters. That's not really what I was expecting, but it's not something I'm super disappointed by. This one, at this point, just does not that. Yeah, this means you guys can just go and make sodas. Am I even that disappointed about... Okay, that was probably more than I needed. Tanks. Fast inserters, need a couple more boxes. Give me these things. Because this will at least get... Oh no, because I'm out of inserters again. Okay. I think I just go and connect the... Do I connect the oil and then worry about that later? I don't think I do. I think I go and... Wait, have I even queued pump jacks yet? Yes. I think we're going to go... Put a couple... I think, yeah, we're at least going to poke out here and see whether or not this mining is going to annoy anyone, and it will. So let's just, like, deal with these guys. Those guys are dealt with. Come on, there we go. There's another one just down here, so we'll deal with that as well. Get stuck on the car. Did I almost completely block myself in there? That was great. Go away. These guys are taking their time wandering up here. Okay. Yeah, the thing I decided, yeah, let's actually do this after. We'll put... Because this is still going to be a source of pollution, and it's a source of pollution that's kind of the most of this way out of the things that I've built yet. So let's throw that there, and like a couple of guns. Probably won't need a lot, so they're not going to get a lot. That's going to be fine. That's going to be giving me one belt for a while. I need a lot of those as well, actually. Was that? I think that might have been making all the cogs myself, eh? Oh well. You actually need to be making a lot more than that. Cool. Yeah, these should be the last of the inserters over here. Not too many of the guys were missing anything. That's fine. Yeah, we're making a lot of cogs myself. Okay, I'm making a lot of cogs myself as a thing I think I'm probably fine with, because we've got to go and do... We've got to go and connect all the petrochem first anyway, which is in the opposite direction. But yeah, this base here is actually an expansion. It's not super uncommon for default settings, because the expansion timers seem to also be like connected to Evo, and Rocket Rush starts you at 80% Evo, so not uncommon to get a couple of expansions in a Rocket Rush game. These guys are also going to be pretty angry at me, so we'll just deal with these guys as well. There's another nest down there, so they're dealt with. Yeah, that was not the point I expected to run out of ammo, but sure. Maybe I should go back to the base and get some more ammo. Maybe I should just go and connect the coal. Look, the coal, the oil. You should probably get back here. Yeah, I think it's going to be connecting oil time, isn't it? And... Oh yeah, this is because achievements are disabled in scenarios such as Rocket Rush. It's fine. It's not actually a thing that matters at all. Did I get... I did get all the refineries I needed, so I only need to come back for that when I'm doing concrete stuff, because I still got to build myself a silo. Oh, there's a cliff here as well. Cool. Thing is, I don't actually need grenades for this, because I can just go have the bots get all the trees out of the way. Did I build... Have I got around to making the tanks yet? I'm not sure I have I? It's all pretty grim as well. And then, yeah, pipe walls, less of a thing in Rocket Rush, because you've got big biters on the field who will just chew through the pipes quickly anyway, so that's not really a thing that delivers a lot of value. But still got to run over here, still got to actually connect these things up. Let's have a radar here. And the usual thing that I do is leave the rest of my red ammo in here, because I would rather just have... I've only ever got a small amount of that anyway. I'm making those cool. Yeah, so the tanks are in the queue, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, it's not the first shame of this round. There have already been a variety of things that have been a major issue. We're going to run into... Well, we're going to be fine. Do I want... Maybe I want some more defensive positions here later as well. But not in a way that I hugely care about at the moment. And this is going to be... Yeah, we're going to have some tanks here and stuff as well, but we're going to have... I think I built more power grid? I have. I've definitely built more power grid, so we can put a lot of this stuff in. And then not worry about this again for quite a while. Yeah. Okay, so I need like another 15 furnaces. Another 15 or so steam engines, and that's it. And then the power grid is fine. I don't actually know if I've left enough space to do the petrochem in there. That could be a bit of a shame. I guess we're not going to need that for a bit. Corner pipe. And if the petrochem is actually going here, then yeah, we're actually going to throw the bunch of tanks like here. And I might not need to worry about pumps at all today. Yeah. If... Did I make more offshore pumps? Yes. Yeah, I might not need to worry about pressure at all today. If these are... If I've got the nice amount of oil coming out of my crude wells. Actually thinking about it, I don't think I even need to build that many. Oh, I need to build more than this actually. What do we need? Pipes and probably cogs. Yeah. I don't actually think that I'm going to need this whole belt of coal, because this whole thing happens slowly enough that I might be able to get away with just the coal that's on the steel belt, maybe? Anyway, let's see how much space we've left for ourselves today and whether or not the build fits. Yeah, build does not fit. Okay, so let's improvise something else. With this going to here, and these guys going to... Yeah, it's going to cut off the entire base, isn't it? On the upside, we kind of wanted it connected through here anyway, so now I guess these guys can go away. Sure, something like that. Everyone's still happy and running enough. Okay, this guy is also absolutely still in the way, isn't it? It needs to move like another 3 or 4 tiles forward. Which is going to make fitting everything else in interesting. Yeah, because... that's where that usually goes, and yeah, I don't have space for the other parts, so that's going to be fun. Let's at least reconnect this stuff so that the base continues to run, and that's connected there. Yeah, so let's get some inputs in. Inputs are nice. Maybe on the next of these though, but I don't need that stuff. I guess because I can just do the solid fuel and things where the plastic isn't, I guess. That also worked out pretty well, so that's nice. Yeah, and then this can go here, and we can have one of these guys down here, so that, other than where the plastic is it's not gone too badly wrong yet. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck here. That one's got a space in it, doesn't matter, I don't think it does. Okay, so let's then realise that I need a lot more of these things as well. Cool, so that's nice. These guys... Yeah, I've actually got all the stuff I need, don't I? Except for these guys and cogs. Didn't I have much more? Many more cogs over here. I need more bullets as well at this point, didn't I? So you guys can be bullets. Yeah. You need a lot of those, and then a lot of these guys. And then you've got more of these things for me, so that's fine. Whatever. Yeah, because... 11... 12, but then there's a bunch of extra stuff that we're supposed to be able to fit in that today we kind of can't, because I've made a bit of a mess. Even that is going to be... It's going to make it slightly awkward to get the plastic and the steel and the copper out to do LDS and other circuits and things like that, so that's going to be fun. One of these here. I don't even have... I guess it's going this way. Yeah, I need a space for 2 of these tanks, because we've got a bunch of that stuff to do. This is definitely coming... Maybe I could just do... Yeah, let's just, like, improvise this whole thing, although I do want to get the cracking there as well, don't I? I can do the cracking down the other side. Let's do this down the other side. Sure, it's fine. I'll figure how much of the stuff will fit. We can go here. Is the... Yeah, the heavy oil is full. Heavy oil should no longer be full. Is the pipe not connected? Somewhere... Oh, there's a variety of places where pipes are not connected. That's not great. Many of these places have pipes not connected. That was not a good Petrochem build at all. Jeez. Anyway, this wants to go the other way. Let's fix that up before I try and put more of this in. And that's still... 6, 8. Yeah, I do need a couple more. So... Was I going to put the... I can put the cracking over there, can't I? It's all going to be a bit of a mess anyway, so whatever. Let's do this way. Sure. I can go there. This one... Yeah, this is going to be ugly, isn't it? Are these things even on the same side? If I put these things on different sides of the belt, that's a bit of a nuisance. But I do want one more of these tanks, like, it can go kind of wherever. Oh no, these are actually set up so that the, through some pleasant accident... Yeah, let's still filter these things so we can go like that. I don't know if these are going to end up on the same side as the other source of stuff though, so whatever. That's actually... I don't actually think I need to bother with more than that for now, do I? Like, that's going to be a decent belt buffer of things I'm not going to care about. That's still fine. Yeah, we've got to go and build some... Got to go and build a bunch of red chips, for which I have maybe not enough belt, but maybe enough of everything else, maybe. Yeah, this only just fits. This is kind of terrible. Okay, no, I can do... Actually, this one can just go straight through here. Yeah, we'll do that. That's going to be the plan. Give me bullets. You guys are both still just doing one stack? Yeah, fine. Give me some of these. Give me some of these. I need steel at this point. Do I have... I can get steel pretty easily. Steel is in fact just here. I need more steel than that. Okay, that's going to be a decent amount of steel. That's going to be fine. Okay. I think I have everything I need to do this build. Here... Do I have enough splitters? Yes, do I have enough? I think I have enough inserters. This sky turns here. Oh, that's what I don't have. Fast inserters is what I don't have. And then probably need some... Oh no, I'm making regular inserters as well, aren't I? Never mind. So that can go there. Then I want a bunch of these things, like here. This is a different setup to what... Yeah, it's fine. Go that way, yeah. And then I now have enough of these, which is nice. I have only just enough... Oh, I don't actually have enough space here. I have not built me enough space here. We're gonna, rather than reorganize anything else, we're gonna hack this out a different way to what it usually happens, which is fine. See, it's fixed. It's fine. Let's get these guys out of the way at this point. See, 2 belts of coils. That's normal. It's a normal way for things to happen. This wants to go that way. Is this... Yeah, that jumps down pretty nicely as well. Okay. I need to redo this blueprint because in this sequence I don't actually upgrade all of the assemblers until now. So we're going to do that. Then we've got to do this thing. Yeah, I guess we're just changing recipes again, sure. Because these guys want to be making me red chips. One of these wants to be making me speed modules. And all those things will be powered if I actually power them, so let's make sure things are powered. Yeah, bots can get all that stuff done, and... I mean, bot energy isn't really even the big deal it is in wave defense here, because we've got such better... Like, the... I don't think I want anything from you at this point. Yeah, the power grid we've got is just... in our armor suit is just that much better. Am I on it? Not out of chance. So I don't think I need to work so hard about conserving suit energy. In fact, we're just going to go... Bleh. Some of these guys are going to need power, though. That's all fine. I've still got inserters left. You need that there. And we're making modules. Do I need... Yeah, I think because we're going to put... We're doing this thing here that has a... Oh, a wooden chest today. That's adventurous. I think we're going to have some kind of defense here next to the buffer of highly important stuff. You can even have special ammo. Have I left myself enough space? Yes. Because it can go like that. Fine. And then these guys are doing this thing, and somewhere over here, in theory... Okay, so I need to do these myself, but that actually also kind of lines up pretty nicely, and this is, yeah, this is pretty standard wave defense-based stuff. That can go here. I then need another wooden box, as it turns out. And we want ones, yeah, and then... I don't have the blueprint. This usually happens with the blueprint, doesn't it? This kind of thing. Here, I'll drop the other inserters. Let's get these inserters back. But this one wants to be speed, and then this one, I need to pick up coils. This is why they needed the steel before, and I'm also supposed to pick up coils, so I can just go and immediately feed all those beacon machines. Yeah, that's enough. Plastic, that I don't want them. Yeah, steel. 3 of those each. something like that, yeah. And then this is going to go this way, and why don't I have... That's not where that goes. Why don't I have more modules drifting down? Oh, because... Okay. That's a thing I can kind of deal with? Sure. Okay. So we got all that done. We got you guys making beacons. You're going to eventually make twos, but whatever. And now we need to do cracking and power grid and actually figuring out this buffer and all that kind of stuff. So I think what we're going to do... I don't really have a whole lot of inventory space, do we? And also... things need to be ingested down the other end, which is a little bit of a shame. So let's do that here, I guess. For lack of better ways of doing things, and then yeah, we can just have 4 of these guys here. I don't think this is where... I don't think all of the stuff is living here. I think I'm probably putting all of this, like, I don't... Yeah, the silo is not going there. Do I have... Yeah, that's all the rest of that stuff as well. This is now going to be a mess, but it's probably okay. This is... Are the things at least on the same side? Kind of no. So I need to grab the rocket fuel, because that's nice. If I just change this to the other side... then actually all I care about is that stuff going that way, and this stuff... Sure, this is fine, isn't it? So that's all well balanced. This one we can run down to the other buffer later, and then this guy wanders through here and supports this in priority right. Yeah, and now we've also finished the power grid, so that's nice. Do we need to worry about... The answer to that is definitely yes. Do I want to even push that base first? Because it's quite a large base, isn't it? And the other thing I need to do is the cracking, for which I do... I have some of those. Yeah. Let's go push that base first. Because I'm already definitely polluting it. And it's not going to be that difficult. I don't remember seeing it when I set up the oil, so that could actually be an expansion. And I don't think I've actually defended the oil well enough to... There we go. You guys, I'm kind of tired of waiting for. What did I lose? Did I lose a bot? Yeah, I lost a bot. Oh well. You guys are attacking the oil. Yeah, I think you probably were an expansion. Do I need... I'm pretty sure I don't need these modules in the oil, but in case it dies, it will be nice to have put all these speed modules over there and just be tanking everything and not worry about whether or not I really need to care about whether or not this outpost lives. Also, upgrades are pretty good. We do get a lot of upgrades in Rocket Rush. Okay, so that's all we're doing from there. Hopefully forever. Also built a couple of pumps. Need to do the cracking. I think I have everything I need for that. We're gonna need a couple more of these. Probably should, if I'm gonna be excited about defending all that stuff, probably should also defend the oil tank buffer as well, but we're not going to do that either, because, you know, of course not. One of these here, one of these here, that one and that one, and then some stuff like that, I guess. Can I fit one there? Do I want to fit one there? I'm going to wedge all that stuff in. This actually has a nice gap today. Water... arrive this way. Light oil. It's actually not that far away. It's just here. So that's that. And then somehow got to fit the gas in, which is always a bit of a deal. And I think we're just going to have this guy run underground. so that we can do... That's pretty terrible, but it's going to work. And that doesn't quite connect, but that's fine, because the other thing we have to do is... actually, first of all, let's also just do... Yeah, no, I'm really running into... Yeah, no, I want to do this somewhere else. Well, the idea was to cache some of that with the heavy oil, but we've actually still got a ton of heavy oil, so we're not super concerned. Yeah, just get the acid online, I think. This, and yes, do it the other way around. Sulfur. Yeah, because this means I can just have one of these guys, not there, but here. This can be something like that. And one of these guys can go there, and this guy can be hand-fed a bunch of stuff, and that's fine. And now we should be up to... How many of these have I made so far? None? I think I want that many. Then this connection is actually in line with this thing here, which is weird and continuing to cause more problems. And yeah, this definitely needs a balancer. Not a huge deal, but a bit of a thing. Okay. Let's do some more builds. Let's do a blue chips build and give it a bunch of prod mods. Actually, at this point, I need to switch a bunch of these things off. How are we doing? 139. Yeah, I don't need to turn them all off yet, but I want to turn some of them off. This thing can go here, and then we want all of those. This one wants to feed this one. That one wants to feed that one. We can have this here, and also let's connect over there as well. Then we also need the acid. And that's going to be in the way in a manner that makes me sad. That's going to be fine. And then we want a bunch of beacons, because prod mods like beacons. Connect those guys up. Plug this guy in, because it's not actually plugged in yet. Yep, and then reverse these as well. Take this thing and put it here, because that gets the modules in it as well. You need to give me a bunch of these, because I've got a lot of builds to do. Here, oh yeah, and then you also want to be RCUs. That's quite an important shift as well. Like here, and then a couple more of those. And then here, yeah, sure. And I thought I had six. Okay, I guess I built a couple more of these. Another 4 by the looks of things. I've got speed modules here. That was actually not the issue, it was just straight up assemblers. Okay, fine. In that case, let's plug the rest of this stuff in. And at least get caching these things. Just random boxes, because we're going to come back for this in a while. Not there, over here, as it turns out. Okay, so we need to do a bit more of that stuff, and we need to do... Yeah, what was I here for? I was here for regular assemblers, for which I need just regular plate, as it turns out, but I should have a pile of that, right? I still have a ton of... Oh, and cogs. And bullets? Not really bullets. Well, I do need all of those. I actually need more cogs in this as well, don't I? And then I need 4 stacks. I've already got these. And then I need steel. And then I need another 4 of these assemblers. But yeah, the thing that struck me is I've got a lot of this stuff in my inventory that I just don't need in my inventory at all. Oh yeah, and then this thing needed to be connected somewhere else as well, didn't it? Did that back anything up? Didn't actually back anything up. That's nice. We've got to do a lubricant and an engines build now. You can just go, yeah, that's going to be fine. Lubricant and engines. I haven't left myself a huge amount of space. I guess we're doing it down the other end. yeah, have beacons, have modules. Also actually need a bunch of this stuff. Oh, you guys were injured. Okay, sure. And then I'm pretty sure you guys have... Yeah, that's all the stone I need. Definitely all the stone I need. Where am I getting this? Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's... Where have I even got water? This is all just a bit of a shame. Sure, I guess we just put 7 is more than I need. I guess we're just gonna put this down here, you know, in a not at all defended place. So that's fine. Yeah, your inventory will be fine. Just need to stop complaining about things. Because we can just get rid of all of this stuff, and then also get rid of all of this stuff. And that's a ton more than we need. But it's mostly about emptying out the inventory. This is also actually not doing as fantastically well as it could. Yeah. But we'll now wander back to the other spot. And figure out how we're going to get... Yeah, pick all this stuff up. Is this... Okay, so there's still just a ton of that left, so it's also fine. Okay. This guy's going to go here and make lubricant. And then we want... If those guys are... Yeah, okay, so they're definitely connected. It's fine. We want a bunch of dudes making different types of engines. First of all, we want some engines, and then we want some electric engines. That way. Then we want some of these guys in here. We want some power. Actually, these guys are the other side as well. And then we've got to have more pipes here. And yeah, this is why we wanted all of these stacks of stuff to hand feed. 50 of each of those. I need a full stack of pipe. These guys need a half stack of each of those, which is fine. This lines up more or less there. But we're still in enough of a hurry that we're going to do this with a bunch of beacons. And we can get those speed modules later and put them back on other things, it's fine. Do I have high on light oil? Did this light oil... Oh, wait, this is the problem. This light oil cracking never actually connected, so I was high in light oil, wasn't producing everything I needed. It's probably still fine, right? Where we didn't build all the RCUs we needed to, and then we also didn't filter. We didn't do this filter here, so let's also just do casually the things that we remembered that we needed to. And I want blue chips on the left, so that when I belt balance it like this, I've got a spot that I can grab a chest of another 2 stacks, because I need another 2 stacks, as it turns out. Yeah, so making RCUs, doing all of that. Got to spaghetti this stuff out. I guess I'm building LDS over here or something. That's just a bit of a shame. This should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Base is mostly all running. How many? I bet I've made a ton more. Oh no, I have not made a ton more prod mods than I needed. That's fine. We'll, however, need a pile of these. Yeah, give me these. Give me some of these. Make a lot more of these guys. And then also, actually, I do need a ton more of these guys as well. So for that I need plate again, and also cogs. Oh yeah, just grab all the cogs. Yeah, sure. Then we got to get all of this stuff out. And all of this stuff out. I could be interested in reserving silo steel, but I don't actually think I am, because it's not really ever that much of an issue in this setting. In sort of this mode, not that much of a big deal. Okay, so let's do a thing where this one comes down and this one does that, this one does that. They're already balanced, and that's only slightly in the way, but it's fine. Grab kind of this pattern again, and I can set at least one of these up here. Yeah, I can set at least one of these up here. This is going to be the LDS build. Copy this, because we're going to need to put it in a bunch of places, and yeah, we can just start making a mess. Run out of belt, which is fine, because belt's just over here. Let's have a trash box. You're not trash, you can go in there. But most of you guys are trash. This is trash, this is... That can go in there, I don't need that anymore. Plastic, yeah, whatever. And that's, yeah, that's definitely more inventory space than I need. Let's get some more of these. I kind of want to do that, actually. So I can rebalance this thing. You also wanted more of those. This is my last splitter. I think I'm probably going to need more splitters. Yeah, now we can have more splitters. Okay, so this is a hideous disaster. I've kind of got enough. Is that gonna... Yeah, this is actually gonna have to go this way if I want to get the stuff in here, isn't it? Cool, so that was nice. How many of these can I fit in here? Like, I've done no further planning as to whether or not this is a good direction to build this stuff. But I think it might be. As in, I think I'm going to get away with it doing it here. Whether or not that's a good idea is a different issue. So I think I'm building the silo over here. This is definitely what I'm seeing. In fact, I could have these things here. And RCU's here, and then LDS here. You guys can just do that on your own time. How many of these have I got? 15? Yeah, this is doing pretty well. I probably have some of those that you guys want. If this is so that's going to be all of those things going in there. This is going to be here, isn't it? Because we're going to have other dudes. Yeah, sure. So that's going to be where rocket fuel is going to go, but I think I still need some more LDS, so let's make this worse. That's going to be in the way of the build, isn't it? We can go this way. Completely normal things. Oh yeah, I didn't copy the thing. Actually, you know what? I think I'm unlikely to have that much of a belt of copper at this point in the build, so we're just going to go like that, which is fine. It's fine. That's the wrong one. This one wants to somehow, probably not with that power pole, probably not with that power pole. But we got to get a belt through here. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? That's fine. That's a normal thing to see. These guys are all still running. They're all still running. Everyone's happy. A lot of light oil left over. You still have lots of stuff for acid. Lots of this is kind of weird, but mostly fine. I guess at this point I go and grab silo steel. And these guys can go here. These guys can go here. Let's check some numbers. 200, yeah. That's nice. How many of these guys have you got? This is your last one. Okay. In that case, you don't get any more of these things. And when you're done here, I've got one of these. Yeah, you may as well be fancy. That's 20, right? Yeah, it's 20. So you can go and make the 3s. Wait, I need all of those. You need these. Yeah, sure. Okay, so he's making the problem with the 3s. All of that stuff is done. Let's check. 180 is good. LDS has kind of just started. Rocket fuel is getting there. RCUs are getting there. Have I not built much rocket fuel today? I've not actually built a whole lot of rocket fuel today, have I? There's some more down there. Never mind. RCUs are getting it done. Let's go check on the engines. We might be at a point where we can go build some silo stuff. Yeah, like, give me all of these guys. Is that... yeah, that's enough of that. Let's leave some guns by the tanks of oil, which we kind of care about. Let's go and get the engines. Got some blue chips. Got some pipe. Oh, I never put boxes here. That's a major issue. These guys are supposed to be done by now. And these guys are done. Okay. These guys are fully done, which means it'll be a little worse by doing that and doing all of this. This is fine, isn't it? And then, yeah, so you guys need some of that. I need some of these things. You guys are going to need to get babysat now because I don't actually know what exact numbers we've got in any particular place. Yeah, like I accidentally took all of your chips. I think the way we're going to deal with that... I've also still got engines. Cool. And then you guys also... you guys can just be banking the engines, can't you? 20, 21, 22... yeah, so... that's going to be guys doing stuff, but I do need to bring them more green chips. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Should I have some of these? I mean, I've got green chips because default settings. Oh, let's get pipe as well. Oh, I already had pipe, didn't I? Yeah, I've got a ton of pipe. I don't need that pipe. Pipe can go back in there. That's going to be enough pipe. Then I do need steel, which I said was not an issue on this game mode, and it is fortunately not an issue on this game mode. I almost felt pretty silly. I mean, I'm pretty sure the LDS doesn't need it, but we're going to do that. Why don't I have... why not... this splitter has an input priority, but not an output priority, so that's going to be a thing that... yeah, whatever. Okay. Chips. Who needs chips? You guys probably need some chips, and you guys probably need some chips as well. This is fairly grim. How are we doing? Yeah, we still got another 50 of these things to go. You're a modder, you don't have any speed mods on you. Okay, let's check on... I mean, this is still 1¼ hours, and my personal best is currently 1 hour 35 minutes for this mode, so we're still doing better than that. Oh, we are done with rocket fuel and speed mods and blue chips. We're waiting on LDS and these guys. Engines. Cool. This is fine. One engine, so everyone has two or three engines now, don't they? 2 engines and 1 they're working on, and you have more than that because you don't have green chips. You know what? Everyone gets green chips. And this should, yeah, this should, in theory, deliver me exactly the number of... did I not put modules in that either? 3 down? Who's... why do I not have... oh, because I've got these 3 engines. Cool. But yeah, if I get that right, it will deliver me the correct number of engines with hand-feeding the stacks of stuff. You guys, I am disappointed by. I will not look at you anymore. But we've got, yeah, we can make a silo, so that's cool. And we're done with rocket fuel. Low-density structure was the only thing we were waiting on, weren't we? And low-density structure is still just building. It looks like it's just going. And it's also the one that I'm doing kind of fastest, so... yeah, am I... oh, you're full. That's pretty funny. Are these guys done? Yes. So everyone's done, everyone's pretty happy. Silo gets built here. Give it some modules. Give it all the things that it wants. Give it a bunch of beacons. Silos like beacons. Okay, and I'm pretty sure I've done with most of these things. So No, I wasn't done with... Oh, I am done with the rocket control units. I'm not done with LDS. Interesting. You guys don't need to be doing any of that stuff anymore. If I need more LDS... Why am I not... Oh, okay, so everyone else has been working, it's just that one that's not been working. Okay. That's fine, I guess. And then I missed the output inserters, so we can deal with that as well. How many of these things did I build this time? 8... 16. Oh yeah, this was not enough for these guys at all. They usually get quite a few more than that. And then I also need to have those guys a copper supply, because they currently don't. Have some of that. Sure. That side of the base I don't even think I care about at all. You guys... Oh, that's also the wrong place, isn't it? It's absolutely the wrong place. It needs to be here. And how's the silo doing? It's... Yeah, it's out of LDS, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, let's go and do token defense. It's fine. Like, even all the stuff I don't even care about. In fact, what I really want to do is make sure that the LDS has enough plastic. So how would I do that? Yeah, whatever. I mean, are we actually done? Are we waiting on anything at all? 728. Yeah, we are close to getting all the LDS we need to run this thing into the sky, so that's nice. Yeah, picking things up off belts time. Doing that. Here's more LDS. 98. I think we need 2 more. There we go. So we're going to space. So yeah, I only thought about abandoning this run like 2 or 3 times, so that's fine. We'll get faster. There's still a huge margin on how much slower this is than wave defense, but also there's still steel to build. There's a couple of extra blue chips, of which I had a vast oversupply. Got to build a silo, got to build concrete. None of that seems like it's too tricky. Yeah. Got to make sure I put all the solid fuel in the power plant, I think, is the trick. But yeah, that's going to be significantly sub 80 minutes, isn't it? So that's going to be quite the improvement. We can improve that again. Yeah. Yeah, Rocket Rush default settings. I think because I'm the only person running this, that's like a world record in the sense of like choose a pool that only has 1 fish in it, and that's automatically the biggest fish. But yeah, still counts. Went to space.